There are 5 things you should never give people. Not sometimes. Not depending on the situation. Never. Even if they beg. Even if it feels right. Even if saying no makes you uncomfortable. Because some things in life are not gifts. They are silent losses. And the dangerous part is you won't feel it immediately. It happens slowly. Conversation by conversation. Decision by decision. Until one day you wake up and realize something is off. You feel drained, distracted, disconnected from yourself, like you've been living for everyone else, but not for you. The Stoics understood this at a level most people never will. They knew real power is not loud, it's not emotional, it's not reactive. Real power is control, discipline, the ability to say no when everything inside you wants to say yes. Weak men give these things away every day, for approval, to avoid conflict, to feel accepted. And in doing so, they slowly give away their identity. But strong men, they move differently. They observe, they think, they choose carefully. And most importantly, they protect what matters. Because if you don't protect your inner world, the outer world will take advantage of it. Now, listen carefully. If you've ever felt drained after dealing with certain people, if you've ever replayed conversations in your head long after they ended, if you've ever questioned your value because of how someone treated you, then this is for you. And if you're still watching right now, congratulations. Most people don't stay for truth. They want comfort. You stayed. That means something in you is ready to change. So do this. Support the Stoic Legion. Subscribe, like this video, and stand with people who are choosing discipline over weakness. And stay till the end, because number 4 is where most people completely lose control of their life without realizing it. Miss it, and you'll keep repeating the same mistakes. Now, let's begin. 1. Your peace of mind. This is the foundation of everything. Not money, not status, your peace. And yet people give it away so easily. Someone comes to you with problems, not for solutions, but for attention. They want you to feel their stress, their anger, their chaos, and you allow it because you think you're being supportive. But be honest, after those conversations, how do you feel? Lighter or heavier? Focused or distracted? Calm or mentally exhausted? Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." But the moment you let someone else's chaos enter your mind, you give that power away. And it doesn't happen all at once. It starts small, a thought that lingers, a problem that isn't yours but stays in your head, a situation you can't control but keep thinking about. And suddenly, your energy is gone, your focus weakens, your discipline slips, your own life begins to suffer, not because of your problems, but because you chose to carry someone else's. A strong man understands this. Empathy does not mean absorption. You can listen without carrying. You can understand without internalizing. You can support without sacrificing your peace. Because once your mind becomes unstable, everything else follows. Your decisions become emotional. Your habits become inconsistent. Your goals become unclear. And here's the truth most people avoid. If you don't protect your peace, no one else will. In fact, some people will take advantage of it. They will keep coming back, dumping their problems, disturbing your calm, because they know you won't stop them. So ask yourself, are you helping people or are you allowing them to drain you? There is a difference. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Protect your peace, because once people realize they can disturb it, they will do it again and again. 2. Your time to prove yourself. This one is subtle but extremely dangerous. People will misunderstand you. They will judge you without knowing the full story. They will create a version of you in their mind that has nothing to do with reality, and then treat it as truth. And naturally, you'll feel the urge to respond, to explain, to defend yourself, because you want to be understood. But here's the truth most people learn too late. Not everyone deserves an explanation. Epictetus said, "If someone speaks badly of you, consider whether it's true. If it is, correct it. If it isn't, laugh." Because people who are committed to misunderstanding you will never understand you, no matter how clearly you explain. They are not listening to learn. They are listening to confirm what they already believe. And every second you spend explaining yourself is a second you give away your power. A disciplined man moves differently. He doesn't argue unnecessarily. He doesn't chase validation. He doesn't waste energy trying to convince people who have already made up their minds. He focuses on his actions because over time, truth becomes obvious. And here's something powerful. The right people don't need explanations. They observe, they understand, they recognize. And the wrong people? They wouldn't believe you even if you explained perfectly. So why waste your time? Stop explaining yourself to people who have already decided not to see you. 3. Your self-respect for acceptance. This is where most people lose themselves completely, and the scary part is it doesn't happen all at once. It happens quietly. You want to be liked. You want to belong. So you adjust. You tone yourself down. You ignore what bothers you. You stay silent when you should speak. You laugh when you don't find something funny. And slowly, you start becoming someone else. And the dangerous part? People begin to accept you. But it's not you they're accepting. It's the version of you that abandoned itself. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." And craving acceptance at the cost of your identity is the fastest way to lose yourself. If you've ever felt like you're pretending just to fit in, pause and recognize something. That discomfort you feel is awareness. And honestly, congratulations. Most people never reach that point. They spend years living a version of life that isn't truly theirs. A strong man chooses differently. He would rather stand alone and be real than be surrounded and be fake. Because once you lose your self-respect, you start accepting things you once said you never would. Disrespect, being treated like an option, being overlooked, and that's how people lose control of their life without even noticing. If you made it here, pay attention. Most people don't. They click away, they get distracted, they go back to the same patterns. But you stayed. Congratulations. That already separates you. And now we get into the last two, the ones that quietly destroy lives when you ignore them. Stay with me. Because if you understand these, you'll start seeing people and yourself very differently. 4. Your forgiveness too easily. Forgiveness is powerful, but most people misunderstand it completely. Someone disrespects you, someone lies to you, someone breaks your trust, and then they say one word, sorry. And suddenly, you feel pressure. Pressure to forgive quickly, pressure to act like nothing happened, pressure to be the bigger person. But let's be honest, what really changed? Did their behavior change? Did their pattern change? Or did they just say the right words to reset the situation? Because forgiveness without change is not growth. It's permission. It tells them, you can do this again, and I'll still be here. That's not kindness. That's self-betrayal. Marcus Aurelius understood forgiveness, but he also understood boundaries. A disciplined mind forgives, not to comfort the other person, but to free itself from carrying anger. But it does not forget patterns. It does not ignore repeated behavior. It does not keep placing itself in the same situation, hoping for a different outcome. Real forgiveness is aware, it is measured, it is controlled, and most importantly, it is earned over time through changed actions, not empty words. If someone hurts you once and learns, that's human. If they hurt you repeatedly and keep apologizing, that's a pattern. And your constant forgiveness is what allows that pattern to continue. Think about it. How many times have you forgiven someone, only for them to do the same thing again? Be honest with yourself. That wasn't forgiveness, that was tolerance of disrespect. A strong man forgives, but he also adjusts. He creates distance when necessary. He changes access. He protects himself. Because he understands something most people ignore. Not everyone deserves the same version of you. Stop giving unlimited forgiveness to limited people. Protect your standards. 5. Your loyalty to the wrong people. This one is the most painful because it feels like a virtue. Loyalty feels honorable, it feels strong, It feels like something you should always hold on to, but loyalty to the wrong person will destroy you slowly. You stay when you should leave. You defend them when they're wrong. You make excuses for behavior you would never accept from anyone else. You ignore red flags because you've already invested time, energy, emotions. And you tell yourself, I'm just being loyal. But look closer. Are they loyal to you? Do they show up when you need them? Do they respect you when you're not around? Do they protect your name the way you protect theirs? Or are you the only one holding the weight of that loyalty? The Stoics were not blindly loyal to people. They were loyal to virtue, to truth, to character. And a strong man understands this deeply. Loyalty is not something you give because you feel like it. It is something that is built, proven, and reinforced over time. You don't owe loyalty to someone who lies to you. You don't owe loyalty to someone who only shows up when they need something. You don't owe loyalty to someone who disappears when you need them the most. If you've ever stayed loyal to someone who kept disrespecting you, understand this clearly, that loyalty did not make you strong. It made you available for more disrespect. But the moment you start valuing yourself, everything changes. Your time becomes more valuable. Your attention becomes more selective. Your loyalty becomes rare, and rare things are respected. So ask yourself honestly, who in your life has actually earned your loyalty? And who is just benefiting from it? Because every second you spend being loyal to the wrong person is a second you are betraying yourself. Cut the dead weight, protect your energy. And understand this, you can be a good person without being an accessible one. These 5 things, your peace of mind, your time, your self-respect, your forgiveness, your loyalty, they are yours. And once you give them away carelessly, you don't just lose them, you lose control over your life. The Stoics guarded their inner world like warriors, calm, disciplined, unshaken, untouchable. And now the question is, will you do the same? If you watched this until now, genuinely, congratulations. You have more discipline than most people scrolling past content all day without thinking. Now I want you to do something simple but powerful. Comment the number 1 to 5. Which one are you struggling with the most right now? Be honest. I read those comments. And if this message made you pause, think, or see things differently, don't just move on. Support the Stoic Legion, like this video, subscribe, and be part of a community that is building real mental strength, not just motivation that fades in a day. Now go. Protect what's yours, and let no one take it from you.